getting all those pictures taken. They do look so cute, don't they? My name is Mrs. Brown. I'm the music teacher here at Ellisville, and I am very excited for our first concert of the year. When I tell my music teacher friends that the first concert of the year is in October, and it's kindergarten, they think I'm crazy, because they think, well, these kids have only been in school 8 weeks, how do they know enough for a concert? But really when it comes down to it, our performance skills are exactly the same as what we expect in class. And we start with foundational skills such as steady beat, melody, and rhythm, and those kinds of things are the things that we do for the rest of the year. So we kind of start off with a strong foot. These guys have been working very, very hard for you, and they are so prepared and so ready for the performance. So without further ado, here's the kindergarten concert.
Welcome to our kindergarten performance. We call it an performance because it is not only an informal performance of their fabulous talents, but it is also to inform you about all the skills they have in learning. Sure, they look cute, but they are learning foundational skills to help them become great musicians too.
Our first two songs are simple ones Mrs. Brown teaches every year with kindergarten. These two songs cut down all shyness and get us using our singing voices. Singing voices are different than speaking voices, and it's sometimes a challenge to learn the difference between the two. Listen for their stellar singing voices.
Miss Brown always likes to give each class a few minutes to shine. First, let's invite Miss Snyder's class up to the stage as they perform a folk dance to go along with a song called Yankee Doodle for you.
Each grade level did a patriotic unit during music during the month of September. We studied the Star-Spangled Banner, which started as a poem by Francis Scott Key. Then each grade level did a patriotic song each grade level learned another patriotic song. Yankee Doodle was the other patriotic song that kindergarten learned. In addition to practicing 4-beat patterns, we were also practicing doing movement on the steady beat.
kindergartners class. Up next is a fun song called I Am a Musician. We play a lot of different classroom instruments in music class. So far, kindergartners have learned how to play 4 instruments using the song I Am a Musician. They learned about hand drums, the euro, the maracas, and the woodblock.
Kindergartners are learning about timbre or how an instrument sounds. Since instruments are made out of different materials, they have different sounds. Each student has played these in class. And a few kindergarten friends will lead us in demonstrating how to play these instruments on a steady beat. Kindergartners get to practice both the steady beat and the rhythm of the words by following the directions the song gives.
While traveling around Australia, they have steady beat feet, so look out for those. Then they will give us directions to move. We do those moves matching the rhythm of the words. In class, the kids came up with all the moves you'll see today, which makes this an extra fun performance for them.
Gallop, gallop, clap.
I travel round Australia on highway number 1. I travel round Australia just to have some fun. When I got to Brisbane, I stopped to see someone, and she said,
Walk, walk, and run, run, run.
I travel round Australia on highway number 1. I travel round Australia just to have some fun. When I got to Darwin, I stopped to see someone, and he said,
Wiggle, wiggle, stop.
I travel round Australia on highway number 1. I travel round Australia just to have some fun. When I got to Perth, I stopped to see someone, and she said,
Jump, jump, and twist, twist, twist.
I travel round Australia on highway number 1. I travel round Australia just to have some fun. And when I got to Adelaide, I stopped to see someone, and he said,
Side together and hop.
I travel round Australia on highway number 1. I travel round Australia just to have some fun. And when I got to Hobart, I stopped to see someone, and she said,
Tiptoe, stop.
I travel round Australia on highway number 1. I travel round Australia just to have some fun. And when I got to Melbourne, I stopped to see someone, and he said,
Skip, skipping, clap, clap, clap. Thank you, Miss Lucan's class. Our next song gets some singing and also helps them with their science curriculum. We learned about what happens to a seed after it is planted in the ground and sang a song to help us remember. This is The Gardener.
Mrs. Shockley's class up to the stage. They will be grabbing some instruments to perform for you. While they do that, let's explain how important learning the steady beat is in learning music.
The steady beat is one of the most important things we learn early on in music. Without a steady beat, we can't start to learn rhythms. Rhythm is how we organize beats. Without organizing our beats, it would just be noise.
Watch for Miss Shockley's class performing the steady beat. The steady beat changes throughout the song. Sometimes we play it loudly, sometimes quietly, sometimes slowly, and sometimes quickly. See if you can hear them all.
crucial year for a lot of different reasons. Have you ever heard the phrase, everything I need to know I learned in kindergarten? Well, we don't totally repeat that, but we definitely learned some important skills. Listen as the kindergartners sing the kindergarten class.
Kindergartners learned the music word for loud and soft already this year. The music word for loud is forte, and the music word for soft is piano. After learning these terms, they learned a song called Grizzly Bear. To give them a chance to practice, some kids with masks will help demonstrate the bear's mood. Enjoy Grizzly Bear. Last but not least, I'd like to invite Mrs. Larson's class up to the stage. These guys are playing a game called Bugs in a Row. They are using a very famous piece of music called Viennese musical clock. When the kindergartners listen to this music in class, they analyze each section to determine if it is the same or different as the previous section.
Each section is labeled with a letter, A, B, C, or D. The kindergartners noticed that when listening to this song that the A section is repeated several times throughout the piece. Even though it happens at different volumes and with different instruments, it is still the same melody.
Here's how Bugs in a Rug works. Our kindergartners are the bugs, and their scarf is the rug. When they hear the repeated A section, they may tiptoe sneakily around the house. But when they hear the different sections, they must hide, or else they get squished by humans. Let's see their excellent listening skills. with our last song, I want to thank you again for coming. This is an exceptionally talented group of kids, and they should be very proud of their skills. Huge thanks to kindergarten teachers, Dr. Loy and Mr. Gens for their support.
Also, another big thanks to Mrs. Bub for playing piano, and to all of our 5th grade narrators for being such great leaders and role models to our kindergartners.
After this last song, we will dismiss by teachers one at a time. Please make sure that your child's teacher sees you pick up your child.
We love reading books in music class, especially when we can figure out fun ways to move in groups with them. Fun masks don't hurt either. Here's the last song of the night, 5 Little Monkeys.
opportunity. Thank you all again so much for coming. All of the things you saw tonight are just lesson plans. They're just things that we would have done in class either way. And so we thought, what better way to share what you're learning than to put it on stage and invite you all to come see it, right? Everything that you saw, including each class's special part, were things that every class did. So if you're wondering if only one class got to play the instruments or only one class got to get to movements, everyone did everything. Each class was just assigned one thing for the concert tonight. So I am so impressed with the things that they've learned this year, and I hope that you have been able to see that too. I just really appreciate you coming out and supporting your kids. One last thank you to our 5th grade speakers. They were so awesome. And one more great round of applause for our kindergarten.